Myself to Venice today and I'm so excited. It's like 7:15 in the morning and I need to hurry up and go to the train station. We're in tourist mode today with our outfit. I'm just about to pack my crossbody bag from my pasticino book. I think La Spectre in Venice has to be the way to go, and journal, my two heaviest things. Portable charger, touch-ups, wallet, film camera, headphones. Let's go to the train station. The fact that it only takes an hour to get here is just crazy. If I was back in my hometown in Adelaide, Australia, I could only get to Elizabeth in an hour from where I live. So if you know, you know. I'm here in Venice and I can't believe it. I feel like I'm back home. I'm at my favourite cafe that I came to many times when I was here for a month a couple of years ago, and it's just so special for me to be back in this city. My mum's side of the family, my nonno and nonna, are from just outside of Venice, and my nonno used to tell us stories of riding his bike here with his friends when he was young and visiting this city. Just been reflecting on like what it took for him to move all the way to Australia, especially Adelaide at that time, which was basically nothing. When he had this at his doorstep, leaving everything he knew behind and moving to a country where he didn't speak the language to create a family and, you know, start a better life. And I know that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him and for my nonna. If by some hypothetical, like, I was born in Italy, I would not have the same quality of life, and that's down to what my nonni sacrificed for me, which is everything. I wanted to bring you guys along for a little day trip to Venice because I feel like this city is a little bit controversial. It gets so many mixed reviews because it is so touristy. In a different way to like Firenze, for example, I think there are so many ways to enjoy this city and really get lost in this city and have those silent, quiet moments in Venice, even though it is so busy and so touristy. So I'm gonna get lost in the calle today and I'll bring you guys with me. so hot today. I don't know if you can even hear me. I can't even see the screen. But I'm walking and sweating to the Giardini di Santa Elena. Of course, it's one of my favorite places in Venice. Aside from the Arsenale and the Biennale, it's really very quiet and beautiful, and there's lots of shade, so it's a good place to come in the summertime. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to be by the water. It smells so good. A lot of people say that Venice stinks, but I think it smells delicious. It's one of my favorite scents. Hot tip when I'm solo traveling is to never be without your journal or without a good book, because you will truly never ever be alone if you've got a beautiful world that you can dive into, and your journal, of course, that you can overshare in. I find when I'm on a holiday, especially if I'm solo traveling, I write so much more than I normally would at home, probably because I don't have anybody else to talk to. Also because I think I'm so far away from home and all of the people at home, in the sense that I feel almost freer to write what I'm actually thinking. Like I don't have that, or I don't have as much of that internal censor that's like keeping me from writing something, because I'm truly alone. Like no one is here to look over my shoulder and read it. Not that they are when I'm at home, but just that feeling. So I've already like almost over halfway through my journal, like mainly writing. I just wanted to say that I've really been enjoying drawing with my fountain pen and then going over the top with watercolor, like this, let me find it, this portable watercolor brush. Obviously the fountain pen ink sort of becomes a wash, and then you can add shading and then go over the top with little details, and it's been really fun to do little sketches and little vignettes in my journal, and I love the color that I have, like this ink color. The only annoying thing about this is you have to like bring your fountain pen ink traveling with you, like the little pot of it, which I'm willing to do because it does make you run out of ink in your pen a lot quicker. I've got the whole day here. I haven't booked my return train yet, but I definitely want to make sure that it's like past 8 p.m. probably, because I want to see maybe the sunset and have an aperitivo by the water. I have one of my favorite spots that I've been going to since I was literally 4 years old, so I'll take you guys there. But I hope you're enjoying seeing Venice through my eyes. I'm going to keep relaxing here because it's nice and cool and breezy and it's so hot outside. It feels like you're in your own world here in Venice, which is kind of rare. I'm walking past the Biennale right now. I'm not going there this year. Biennale is boycott. Go look up what happened this year. Very disappointing. But it's like having Venice to yourself a little bit. And we're still gonna keep going to the very edge of the island. Cheers, guys. This is my favorite spot for an aperitivo, and I thought it was going to be really busy, but I guess it's still kind of early. I'm the happiest girl ever to be here, to be back here. This spritz was only €4, but there's no prosecco in it. The one with prosecco was €5. I think it's gone up €1 or two since I last remember it. And hot tip, what you saw me have at the bar just before was a chinar spritz, which is actually made from artichokes. And then what I have here is a select spritz, and this is the original Venetian spritz, not Aperol, not Campari, and for me, this is much better. It's like in between the two. It's not as sweet as Aperol and not as bitter as Campari, and I will have no spritz slander in the comments, please, and thank you, because it is the best drink ever. It has been the loveliest solo day trip in Venice. I've gone to all of my favorite spots and I'm so happy to share them with you, like I said. I don't know, I feel like I got a little piece of home today. I heard so many locals that sounded just like my nonno, which is so nice. I miss hearing him talk on the phone to his sisters. It's really sad that, that generation is gone, and feels a little bit bittersweet that I'm only third generation Italian. And now that my nonno's not here, having that disconnect, it's kind of tough. But I'm making my own memories here and making it my own in my own way. Anyway, something funny. This bar has been around for so long. Like I said, I remember coming here when I was literally 4 years old. I'll insert some photos here of that trip to Venice. And I remember getting these little mozzarella panini. I was obsessed with them when I was little, and they still do them exactly the same. There's something so nice about the fact that as touristy as Venice is, there's still some small things that just have never changed. Sorry, water taxi just pulling up and pulling out. One day my goal is to come back here and be able to afford a water taxi. I'm going to stop talking now and show you guys the view. Just to pop to San Marco to see it, and then we have to go catch the train before it's too late. I'm finally home from Venice, guys. I'm back in Verona, and I wanted to just end this video here by giving you a little haul of some of the souvenirs that I bought in Venice. And then I'm going to go the heck to sleep. I got my workout in, also carrying my bag around with me because that got heavy by the end of the day. 20,000. Okay, like that's a standard day in Europe. I feel like I did a lot of sitting and drinking and eating in between, walking a ton. 20,000 steps, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna insert better clips when it's not dark. Okay, let me give you a little haul. I feel like if you're coming to Venice and you wanna get some souvenirs that are, I don't know, not too touristy and like not too tacky, these are really amazing. So I'll link everything for you guys. The first one is a little tassel. This is such a whimsical idea to bring home, and it's so small. Also great to get as gifts. I will link you guys the store where I got this from. They had a bunch to choose from, but I think you can find them all around Venice, and I had to get a pink one, and this is going to be for my bedroom door back at home, or somewhere else maybe for the future, but I thought this was a good like manifestation for that, so we'll see. And then I actually went to that store to try and find a curtain for my house, like for my bathroom, and I didn't end up finding it there, but I found one at this other store, and the lady was so lovely. The lady was telling me it had been there for like 160 years, and they sell these like linen handmade lace curtains, and this was only 20 euros for this big linen lace curtain, and it's just out of my dreams. I wanted one like a small cafe curtain for my bathroom, but they didn't have the right size for me, so I ended up getting this bigger one, and I don't know where I'm gonna put this yet, but I just know that I'm gonna find a place for it, and that was such a lovely memory. She had so many other beautiful like full panel curtains and everything. Like I can't wait to go back there one day. And then last but not least, I wanted to get some glass, but guys, we all know that the glass, like Murano glass beads and stuff, it's hard to find a good store that's like not tacky, but this is one I remember from last time I was there, but they're doing some really cute stuff right now. They're called the Venezia. M is for Murina, like the little glass beads are called Murina. Predominantly a charm bracelet and like charm necklace store, but they have all of the glass beads there are handmade in Murano. Yeah, you know that it's actually coming from Murano, and they just have the cutest little designs. I got a bunch of gifts. I'm not going to show those to you, but I will insert here. I got myself the sweetest journal charm, and they had this in so many different sizes. They had giant versions of it. You could put on a necklace. They had these ear cuffs, which was so cool. Really cool, like rings. You could like customize charms and stuff like that, and the guy that was helping me was so lovely. He took a photo of my journal because he was like, I've never seen this before, like no one's ever come in to put something on their journal. So if you're looking for a journal charm, because I know I get so many questions about the glass heart on mine, which is from Murano, this is a great place to go. They have some really interesting charms. And that is my haul, everything that I got in Venice, and I'm gonna knock TF out now. I'm so tired. I'll see you guys in my next video, which is going to be a little Verona vlog. I can't wait to show you this city, and thanks for all your love on the Italian summer diary so far. I'm having so much fun making them and chatting to you guys about how much we all love Italy. So yeah, I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.